my God, a Doctor Strange jacket?
Yes, totally.
Wow. Very
Oh,
lovely.
okay. All right. Looks like we are live.
Hai adik, Leonie.
Stop. Okay, perfect. Hello, everyone. Jody, Leonie. Good to have you all on. Thank you for hopping on.
Okay, then. Hello, everyone, and a very, very warm welcome to today's call on consciousness.
Yeah. And we were like, let's just get together and talk of possibilities.
Yes.
You know, how exciting can a conversation around possibilities be when everyone's talking about recession and problems and pain? And here we come with, hey, let's talk about possibilities. How much fun can that be if, we can truly be that invitation to the world where possibilities is the only choice?
Wow. And what if we can start with possibilities being the dominant energy in our own worlds to make that available more to the world? Because, a lot of us, because the humanoids that we are, we'd like to see the world a better place. We'd like to see more possibilities on the planet, more kindness, more choice, more joy. And it's like we kind of forget and take it for granted that that becomes available to everyone, but it starts with us. The more people choose consciousness and possibilities on the planet, the more it becomes available for every single being.
Yeah. It's really interesting when you say that we choose consciousness and that becomes more available for everyone around us. It's like most of us want to change something. We want to change people. We want to change money situation. We want to change physical problems. We want to change relationships. And we think that we've got to do something to fix something that's a problem that's outside of us. Instead of asking a question like, who can I be here that can change this? Or a question like, what's the value of choosing this discomfort?
Yeah. But the twist occurs when we say, what's the value of choosing this discomfort? And we start going into reasons, justifications, explanation because XYZ, going into the past. When we ask, what is the value of choosing this? The point is not to reach to the excuses or the justification as to why it's showing up, because recognize we're not asking, why am I choosing this? The thing about why is that it takes you in a circle. It only takes you back to what made you choose and get you to the situation you're in. But when you ask, what is the value of choosing this, you're actually asking to outcreate it. You're not asking to be shown the reasons and justifications and the excuses that we are using to be committed to limitations.
That's a really big one, what you just said. Yeah. I mean, how many times do we ask a why so we can justify a choice instead of asking what's the value of this? So now you can recognize that you have a different choice.
Yeah.
So I'm Chandana Bawa.
I am Isha Bawa Sethi.
And we are from Delhi, happy to engage with the possibilities of Indonesia and everywhere around the world right
Yes.
now. Yeah, and we'd love to have your questions and your shares and see where this conversation can take us. Hello, Bernie.
So what would you like to talk about today? If you could, lead this call, where would you like it to go?
Money. I don't
Money.
have money. I love the expression on everyone's face. Yeah, how did you know?
Body.
Body, Anna. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Body, money, relationship, everything that we're trying to get as perfect.
Everything that we have allowed this reality to control for us so dynamically. So let's start there. Everywhere we have allowed this reality to control what we know about our body and about money and about us being money. Can we please destroy and uncreate that?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shorts, boys, forwards, and beyonds. And everywhere we keep our back doors open to this reality that has us exploring the reality you know with your body and money, just enough to have you go back. Can you please destroy and uncreate it all?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shorts, boys, forwards, and beyonds.
So you don't fly, you just keep stepping one step back. You take 5 steps forward, but you make sure that you take those many steps back. So you're still in this reality.
To create a balance, to be stable.
To be stable, to create a balance, and to not stand out is really different.
Yeah.
You know, when you're really different, what does that do for you? It's like, what does that do for you? Does that create crater, or do you feel like, I'm so wrong because I'm different? You know? But what if the difference of you is your potency? What if the difference of you is what the world is asking more of? Oh, thank you, Isti. I'm so glad you're enjoying it, darling.
So, what do you know about your body that no one else knows? One thing that really stuck to me, or I should say not stuck, but like one thing that stood out for me that stays with me always is the first time I heard that your body and the earth are one, and it is one energy. The only thing that separates your body and the earth from being each other are your points of views. You know, the earth, the beauty of the earth is that it has no point of view and it is oneness. Every single being with bodies and beings on this planet live like this planet provides for every single element. I mean, we're talking about um bodies over here, but let's just zoom out a little bit and include the animals, include the nature, include cars, buildings, everything that creates and consists of the earth. The earth provides for it and is willing to receive from it. And your body is literally the same energy of oneness, of receiving and gifting. And a lot of us haven't allowed ourselves to even remotely explore that possibility of what is actually available and possible with the body.
Yeah, that something that you just said, the cars and the inanimate objects that, this reality is so made of, because, the inanimate objects, a lot of it are the inventions and the creations of man. They're not natural. They're not a part of the earth as natural, but they are inventions. Yet every invention has an energy. Every invention, be it a car, be it a house, be it a laptop, all of it, they're all molecules tightly packed together. And that's all made of energy. And it's so beautiful that the earth just embraces it all. The earth does not say that this is an invention, so I'm going to destroy it. The earth is like, okay, how can this contribute? It bees the energy of complete allowance, the 5 elements of intimacy, allowance, gratitude, if I might vulnerability, honor, trust. And the 5 elements of intimacy that the earth is who and what you be, if you allow yourself to be that. But most of us, we are trying to fight being the 5 elements of intimacy. I mean, any of you are fighting being the 5 elements of intimacy, or do you wake up every morning and be like, oh, what 5 elements of intimacy can I be with my body
Today,
today?
don't forget the 10-second increment part.
Ah, that's another tool that we talk about in the foundation class.
Yes.
Let's not tell them now.
Okay.
Like, we do have a foundation class coming up in Jakarta where we will talk about the 10-second increment, but we won't talk about it now. Unless you want to know. Yes, Zelda.
I remember when you came last year for the 3-day body class, and then you said, if I were the tree, what would I be? How would I be during the session? And it was like, just
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for
Bringing that up.
bringing that up and using that tool, because truly in my world, any time of my life where I sense an overwhelm, or I sense, like, oh my God, how do I do this? And I start to go to the doing, I instantly ask, if I was a tree, who would I be? It starts to get me to recognize how big I am. Starts me to acknowledge what contribution I am and how much is available to be received in that moment. Yeah. So yeah, that is a brilliant tool that, you can all ask that if I was a tree, if I was a tree, who would I be here? With, with a situation or with bodies or during a session. Like if you're running somebody's bars, or, someone's come to you for a session and, you're looking at them and they're like, they have come to you with maybe a body issue or maybe a money issue, or probably they are one of those weird ones who just come asking for more possibilities. And you're like, what do I do with that? Don't go to the doing. Ask this question. Tap into the earth and ask to be more of that.
Also, I feel like the energy that's coming up right now is the energy of ask and receive. Like literally what I'm sensing right now is all this is okay, but how do we get there? And the universe functions on ask and receive. That's literally the way things work around here. And different modalities have called it different things. Some people call it manifestation. Thank you. Some people call it actualization. Some people call it something. Some people call it something. But literally, it's just like ask and receive.
Yeah.
The thing is, none of us have ever been taught to ask, because we've been told that you're being greedy. Be graceful, and being graceful is considered when you don't ask for anything. In fact, I've seen a lot of people consider not receiving being graceful, like rejecting receiving is in their head is
Yeah.
considered graceful.
Yeah.
And they don't recognize it starts small, but they have in tune their entire reality to not receive, because they've decided and concluded and defined that as them being graceful. It's so interesting the way we work here. But what if you allowed yourself just for today, just for the next 24 hours, not like to be okay with not having the answers? We've been told people who have more answers are considered more knowledgeable. The ones with the questions are considered stupid. But
Like,
what
you
if
don't know? You're supposed to know. Why don't you know? Oh, she's just stupid. She doesn't even know. She doesn't ask. She's always asking.
she's always asking questions? Oh my gosh.
She's not telling. She's asking.
But what if just for the next 24 hours you allowed yourself to be curious? You allowed your curiosity to be the most dominant energy in the world, in your world, and see what that shows up as for you. You just allowed yourself to ask a few questions. And allowed yourself to be okay with not having all the answers. It's okay to not have all the answers. That's why we have all the questions.
And interestingly, in Access, when you ask a question, you're not supposed, you don't even want to look for an answer, because the moment you look for an answer, when you ask a question, you've gone to the doing.
And
There
you-
is no being in answers. And when you're seeking answers, you have to give up being.
Mm.
Stop seeking answers and start asking questions. And that's one of the most magical tools that I received from the foundation class,
Yeah.
was that thick manual of questions, was that thick manual that literally rewired my brain. It reprogrammed me into being the question. Every time I would go to looking for how do I do this, or what's the right way, or what should not be and what should be, instantly it started to rewire my brain and reprogram me into being in the question that starts to bring the wonder and the joy of possibilities.
So for the next 24 hours, allow your curiosity to stand out and allow it to be the most dominant energy in your world. And if you don't know how, ask for it.
You mean ask and receive?
It's still the most dominant energy in the universe.
Yeah.
And money is the same. I know the topic of money came up as well. And money is literally the same thing. Money is who you be. Money is energy. You are energy. The only thing that separates you from money is the points of views we give it. If you're willing to lighten the energy of money up in your world and allow the walls of separation to fall, your availability of receiving money can finally be set free, because money really, really wants to come to you. But those walls and
Say
those
that again.
barriers,
Say that again.
money really, really, really would like to come to you.
Really?
But all the walls, barriers, judgments, right, wrong, good, bad, keeps it away.
Yeah. And every judgment that you have of money, every judgment that you have of you is is you uninviting money from your life.
Yeah.
So what energy of allowance can you be for you that has you inviting money again into your life?
With total ease, joy, and glory. One of my favorite tools is from the How to Become Money workbook, which is I allow the abundant universe to provide me with a multiplicity of opportunities, all designed to
Encompass
and support my joy, no, my encompass and support my joyful expression
and exuberance
of life.
of life. I only remember 2 words. You remembered the rest. That's why we like to co-facilitate.
And like just saying that every day and allowing the universe and giving the universe permission, because it is an ask and receive universe, giving the universe permission to provide for you and support you. Oh my God, changes the way you show up. Forget in the world, but like the way you show up for yourself.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Just your willingness to be supported. And what would it be like if you allowed yourself to be supported by the universe?
Mm-hmm.
if you allowed yourself to be supported by consciousness?
Truly.
I mean, instead of fighting the unconsciousness, what if you just allowed consciousness to support you?
And what if we don't? Okay. So everything you've decided you know about support and that you don't know about support. Can you please destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad,
Yes.
POD, POC, online, shorts, boys, bobbers, and beyond. It's really interesting how we define support as though we already know what it is. And for some people, it really comes up as like an order, strong, but not in the sense of possibility, strong in the sense of this reality strength. Which
Power
is
over.
power over, yeah, exactly, which is power over someone instead of creating with others. So what if, this is another question that I love asking, if I know not this about support, what else is possible? If I know not this about being supported by the universe, what else is possible? If I know not this about not being supported by the universe, really, what else is possible here?
And support is a co-creation,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, support is a co-creation. Being supported, allowing yourself to be supported is a co-creation. So does anyone have any questions? We do have the foundation, the Being You with relationships, and the 3-day body class coming up in Jakarta.
Which we're so thrilled about.
I'm thrilled because I get to get my massages done again. And I get to meet some lovely people from Indonesia. And I get to eat the best food on earth. And this time with Isha too.
I'm just thrilled. I'm just thrilled to meet everyone, receive everybody's beautiful energies, know more about a whole different culture, and do the thing I love the most, which is facilitate. How does it get any better than this? Truly,
Truly.
truly.
Yes. And we are looking forward to being with all of you. And that's going to be in March. Elda, Ninta, Dodi, Dama, take it away.
Yes, so the foundation class will start on just March 7th until the 10th. And also on the 7th, we have the Being You class. I think Leonie also asked some questions too.
Yes. For the
And
being.
then Being You. And last one is 3-day body class on 12th until the 15th, 12, 13. Oh, 14. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, super excited. And the Being You in relationships is a 1-day class that you get a manual and we explore relationships. We explore the possibility of you being you in a relationship, whether it's with a spouse or a partner or a friend or your business or money or your kids or your parents, where you don't have to give yourselves up to maintain the relationship, but you add to your life by having the relationship.
And relationships are really so vast. It's not just one kind of relationship that we're referring to. It's relationship with your body, relationship with money, relationship with the universe, relationship with your future. How many of us have ever asked, like, have you ever considered that every single element of choice that you're making today, or the words that you speak today, are weaving the future you are going to walk into tomorrow? Do you recognize that your future is already has its arms wide open for you to walk into. How many of us have used that?
Because that's something so beautiful that you just said. You are already creating a relationship with the future,
Yeah.
with every choice that you are making in the now. So is that a contribution, or is that something is that a contribution as it would create something greater, or is that something that you're choosing as a destruction? No right and no wrong here, guys. Just awareness around, what am I choosing? What choice am I making? And then, of course, we have the 3-day body class where we get to play with bodies, whatever that means for you. Yes, you do get a manual, and yes, you get to lie down on tables with your clothes on, and we get to run body processes on each other, which are, you get this beautiful, fabulous manual, which is truly magical, and you get paired with somebody in class, and you open the manual, and whatever process shows up is what your body is asking for. And you receive that, and then you gift process, and you receive all the energies that are being run in class in that moment by everybody else. And it truly is one of the most magical
Most
classes.
powerful, like the first 3-day body class I attended. Oh my God, I think I can't put it into words and describe what it showed, like what it created for me, but all I can say is the space that it created for my future. I still receive the trickles of that first 3-day body class I attended. It's magnanimous, magnificent, and magical, to say the least.
Yeah. What is the connection
With the Being You class and the 3-day body class?
Yeah. I don't know if there's a connection, honey. It's more like, and it's more like an energy of a contribution where, your body is what receives, right? Your body is what receives from money, receives um, another body. Your body is what receives clothes. Your body is what receives the travel and the beauty of the destinations that you go to. Your body is what receives nice, soft satin clothes on your body and, nice, comfortable beds to sleep on. Your body receives it all. And, when you're being you in relationship, the first relationship is always with you, with your body. So what relationship have you created with your body that you could now explore, exponentialize, and have as something that you never allowed yourself to have before?
Truly. Wow.
What if the 3-day body class opens up all that space that you haven't allowed yourself to be before? Thank you for that question, my love. And if you all have any more questions, feel free to reach out to Elda, Ninta, Dodi, Dama, the gang of potency, as we call them. Power and potency. And we would love to see you guys. We would love to see you in Indonesia. We can't wait either, Anna. Looking forward, honey, truly.
So excited. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Truly. All right. Thank you, everyone, for a wonderful call. And I look forward to seeing you all very soon.
Yes.
Thank you for everyone
night.
who created this. Thank you very much.
Girls. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Dodi. The girls and Dodi. Thank you.
Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you.